I'm about to leave a screen recording for my team, basically letting them know how can we perform at a more excellent level. As of right now, this is not what I want it to be. There's a few things that I want to change, and that's going to be what the screen recording is for them, and what I'm going to be taking you along with me on this journey of what are the things that I'm doing, what are the things that need to be done. I'm just going to put the camera maybe right there. Also, let's just do that. Also, I just literally woke up. That's what's happening here is I am honestly just working. It's Saturday morning Asia time, and we're gonna do the recording and I'm gonna put it up on YouTube. Hi, Adrian and Day. I want to leave you guys a very detailed screen recording of what would make this website a lot more excellent than it already is. Now, the hero page, you can probably just ignore that because I'm still figuring out how we can make that a lot better. So I'm going to start with the client highlights. And a lot of these is just like micro changes. Actually, let me refresh this so that it's playing when I'm doing the recording here. I want you guys to really create a 3x3 grid that makes sense, right? We don't really necessarily want to put Happy 4th of July here because it doesn't make any sense. It's not very good. We really should be cherry picking our best content. Not only that, but we really should be cutting these because like by the time it stops, right, the end card is what it ends up looking like. And it really should probably, it should be cut. So it stops probably like around that fourth thing. Not only that, but we also have, if I scroll down here, we also have videos of, let's say, Dr. Annie, which would be really, really good to put here instead of these reels. Whenever you're creating a portfolio, you always want to put your best foot forward. Adrian, you know this. And I don't know why we didn't do it for this one. I don't know why we picked the most random things rather than really looking at it from a perspective of what would look the best when it comes to other people looking at this. Not only that, but the sizing is very off. As you can tell, this is cut off. And so the sizing needs to fit the video. Even if it means that we make this a little bit smaller, that's totally fine. Or even make it like a 4x3 grid, that's also fine. It's really just showing people like what the grid is gonna look like. And so if it looks like this, it's fine. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with it. I've sent this to a few people already. But what would make this go from fine to it's just okay to it's good enough to excellent? And that's one of them. Adrian, I think you don't really have a lot of projects going on right now. So let's go ahead and just do that. And I'm going to show you kind of the way to pick it, right? I kind of want to give you a little bit more of a guidance to it, but at the same time, it's like you should kind of know how to do it as well. We really only want to do things that we have done before previously. And it's really just picking the best of the best. Like I said, I know they're not doing Dr. Annie anymore, but we can definitely promote her still. This is our portfolio, right? So I would even choose things like this where she's talking. I know it doesn't seem like it's a lot. I would say like pick one of the better reels. I don't know if I can find one of those, like this one where it has that border. I think like this is like a really, really good reel. This is one of the ones that I would pick. Let me copy this link. Uh, Let me put it on Humble. Give me one second. Let me just create a message and then let's just put that in. Those are the things that I would pick, or just anything where you think like that we did a really good job on that design, on that carousel, on that reel, on that etc. XYZ. I wouldn't pick anything we didn't do, so I wouldn't pick any of the influencer marketing campaigns that they were doing. But yeah, like that's kind of where I'm at. It's just like, are we showcasing our best? Why is this cut off? That should not be cut off. Did we pick the best ones? I would definitely remove the Happy 4th of July. And you can definitely keep some of these, right? I think it would have just been good to have had Dr. Annie on there as well. Or just like anything that you could even pick this one from Tavi, to be really honest. Same goes for these. I do think that Casino Productions is one of the better ones. I do think this is a very, very good layout here as well. This is cut off. So Honestly, you don't even have to choose a different video. Like I would just move this up, right? If you double click this, which I'm not inside the Canva page, if you double click this and you move it up, that's all that you really need to do. I do think that videos are one of our better things for Craft Optics, so I would maybe lean a little bit heavier into that. But yeah, just kind of see, did we actually showcase like our best here? And then for Medboard tutors, I don't even know if we did this one. So I don't know why we were picking things that we didn't do. And then this one we never even released. So we took this from like a place where we created it, didn't release it, right? So it should really come from their specific, especially now that we have new ones. I have no idea what happened there. I, this is such a mess. That's not ours, but I don't know why these are in square form. Like I said, this is not ours, but you know, she is creating something like this, and obviously Alex is okay with it. So we should probably do something similar to that as well. We should always be evolving. It should never just be, okay, this is what we've always done and the client's happy. We should really try to really step up our game. But I would probably take it from when she wasn't doing it. Anything here would be really good. I do think that a lot of the stuff that we do for Medboard is really good. I would just maybe replace some of the older ones and the ones that we didn't release. I would like replace this, replace that, and then just make sure that here it's like it says number 1, number 4. It doesn't say anything. Like you're basically saying, oh, we're gonna create a reel for you that just has numbers, right? Can we pick ones that are not being cut off? Let's also change the sizing so that it all fits. It literally just all fits, if that makes sense. This one as well, I don't really love this. I feel as though it stands out awkwardly. We really need to make sure that what we're doing is very, very, very cohesive, right? What are the things that we're doing so that when you look at the grid, it's cohesive. Like I said, you should be cherry picking like the best ones. And then I think for the most part, that's pretty much it. And then let's go ahead and also change the before and after. So the before is fine. Actually, we did this. It should have been scrolled down a lot further down. And Day, you might be able to help out with this. This is not just an Adrian video. This is also like, as the strategist, really Berna should have also taken care of this. But as a strategist, as somebody who is the one that's doing this, it should really be well thought out as well, right? Like this, it's cut off. Let me just go back. It's a little bit cut off. If that means, I don't want to be too picky, but here it's like it's moved to the side, which it doesn't look so bad. But what are the things that we can do so that it does fit? And then the before and after, like I said, this one should probably be closer to like the bottom because we actually did this. But I mean, it could also show our evolution, that's fine. But this should pick out our best 3. If you just look at, let's say, like these 3x3 grid, if I were to take a screenshot of just this 3x3 grid, does it look good? Like which one looks the best out of like the 3s that we're choosing, right? We want to choose things that are not cut off. We want to choose things that look really good. We want to choose things that maybe have their people in it, right? Anything where here where we were doing like the spotlights, that would be really, really good as well. So here. And then also, I don't know if we already removed that from the pin. I think we took it from the first one where there was a pin. I think I already removed that. We didn't even create that. We shouldn't be putting things out there that we didn't create. First of all, it doesn't even look that good. And second of all, we also didn't create it, so we shouldn't be putting it there. Please change this, work with Day on this one. And then for here, I think it's okay. I do think that there can be a better one that we can pull from. So Day, if you can help out with that. And then one last thing is just making sure that these links are working. So if I click on this Instagram, it's no longer available because it's SRL marketing, and the correct thing is stickypost.social. So anytime that we make changes, we really need to think about where are the places that we need to change this from. Even Facebook, it's no longer the right URL. So hopefully that helps. I really just want to make sure that we're thinking 10 steps ahead at all times. And so please make those changes. So these should change. I believe in the LinkedIn is tied to mine. Let's go ahead and tie it to the stickypost.social page. That's fine. And then I think that's pretty much it. But yeah, just double checking everything, double checking the links, double checking, make sure it still works, make sure it's up to date. Let me give you another breakdown so that it's very understood exactly what I want, but also think about what else did she miss that we could change, right? So change the after on the before and after. Just make sure that these are also like our best. And then here, like this shouldn't end on a dark screen. So this really should end even right there so that when it stops completely, right? When someone's done looking through it, it doesn't end on a black note, right? And I really want you guys to think about this on your own or start thinking about this on your own. The rest are good for these. These are fine. And then just change things that doesn't make sense. Basically everything that I said that didn't make sense, please update them. I would like this to be updated within one day. Just do it all in one bulk day. Don't, don't overthink it. Just make the changes. And then once you're done, just let me know. But thank you so much. I'm going to tag Day and Adrian on this. Adrian is mostly a you task, but Day, if Adrian does need help, please go ahead and help him. Go ahead and like, let's say like pulling this data right here. If he needs help pulling that data, go ahead. But Adrian, you should have a creative eye for this. You should know what looks good, what doesn't look good. You should be able to do it. It's just if you need help, technically they should be able to give you the data that you need as well. But I am hoping that you'll be able to figure it out on your own and really put your thinking cap on and say what looks good, what doesn't, especially with everything that I've said just now. Hopefully that helps. Thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all in another screen recording. I'm going to start making more of these so that you know exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to the culture of excellence that we're building. And that's it. As you can see, it's a lot of work. I'm actually just going to really start taking you on what this looks like, the screen recordings that I'm leaving. I am trying to make the videos a little bit more different than what it really is. Probably I'm just gonna start putting like day XYZ and then whatever that's about. And yeah, and if you like it, great. And hopefully it still helps you. That's still the goal. That'll always be the goal. I know the videos that I'm currently making right now are not working, and so I really want to start playing around with the video type of content and what it really means. Thank you so much.